Okay, thanks for staying with us here. We were unable to connect with Dr. Kema Onu on that discourse, but let's move to other discourse now and look at what is happening here. If you look at the papers this morning, yesterday, a meeting in Kwara State over the issue of registration actually turned a little bit more rough with houses, with properties being touched. We saw the issue of cars being touched there and so much controversy. The last time they tried to hold a meeting on party registration and revalidation exercise, we saw the flying of chairs, people being flogged with chairs and all of that here. But today, we want to stay touch on that here because these political parties actually impact on lives, and we would be actually the APC controversy over the APC membership validation exercise and the issue of membership registration exercise, which is currently ongoing. We're now being joined by Samuel Eke, a politician, public affairs analyst, and also with, I think, a member of the APC. I'm right. Am I correct?
You're correct.
Okay, now your party is not, can I say, some parties looking good, some parties looking like a trouble. You watch the videos from Kwara?
Yes, I watched the video from Kwara.
Okay.
And I think...
Are they doctored videos?
Not really.
Okay.
And I think the apex leadership of the party will come in. And I want members of the party in Kwara to understand that the leader of the party in Kwara is the governor.
Who says so?
That's how it's structured.
Is it in the party constitution, or is it just because it's the governor, he controls the money of the party?
He is seen as the political leader of the party.
But there's no law to that effect.
That is the norm, sir.
Okay.
So they should understand that aspect.
Now we'll come to the war in Kwara now.
Yeah.
Across board, there seems to be controversy over the APC membership registration and revalidation exercise.
There shouldn't be a problem in Kwara.
No, leave Kwara. Let's look nationally.
Yeah.
Even in Delta, we heard about.
Political.
Even Akande had complained bitterly in the Southwest.
No. If he complained about the process, why
you didn't watch him on TV? You don't read the paper.
I watched him. If he's complaining about the process, but he has gone in to endorse the process immediately before he started complaining.
Maybe as he was doing that, he got some inspiration.
No. What I just think is that people who are in the party want a fast process of new leadership of the party. And you cannot have new leadership without revalidation. You cannot have new leadership without a congress, without a valid register of members of the party. And I think Maimala Bunu is doing the best he can as the leader of the party today, as the national chairman, caretaker national chairman of the party.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think he's doing the best. These are things the former national chairman couldn't do, and we keep shouting, you have to open up the space for more people to come in, not even coming in, for more people to take the process of governance as their own. You don't shut the doors, you leave it open. You can see new faces coming in. Even people who have spat on the party before are today jumping in because the right thing is being done.
But the controversy now is that the governors want to hijack the process, or they have even hijacked the process here.
That's not true.
Who's in charge? Because the caretaker committee chairman is a governor.
He's a governor,
and the other party members are complaining that the governors appear to be
no.
with the new exercise going.
See, let the exercise go on peacefully.
Okay.
Open up the party so that the members of the party will own the process. When the members of the party own the process, the governors will not be the one to decide. It is members of the party that will say, okay, this is what we want, this is how we want to go, and this is where we are heading to. And politics is about majority, and the governors alone cannot make majority. It's the people that will galvanize themselves and also make majority in the party.
But now the powerful hands of the governor now, because from state level, the information filtering is that when these people go there to register across board, they meet with the governor, who receive them with the party chairman, and subsequently sometimes assist them with venue, assist them with some logistics.
No, let me explain. You have a caretaker committee who have set up committees for this process. And these committees will get to the state. Somebody will welcome them in. If in a state where you have a governor who is the leader of the party and the party state chairman, caretaker chairman, will also welcome these persons in. When you welcome them in, these registrations, they are not the ones to conduct the general registration. What is happening is that every polling unit, the way INEC has the polling unit, these are places where this registration would take place. So you don't expect 10 man or 7 man or 8 man to be in a state that have 3,000.
Allegation to the fact that in some areas it has been hijacked to some people's houses where they are just putting names.
You cannot just put names because you have their passports, you have their signatures, you have their phone numbers. You can't bring ghosts in. You can't just put names because names are
but what
there.
about your party? What about those who don't have phones? Can they join your party?
They can.
Those who don't have phones.
They can. They have their thumbprint, and I believe they have voters card. So
some may not, okay, some may not have voters card. But they want to join your party.
They will join, and when voters registration comes in, they register.
Now we'll come back. Now let's go to the controversy in Kwara.
Yeah,
that is a boiling point. You saw those chairs.
I saw it.
And they were, even yesterday we saw another controversial meeting that was already that was called off, fighting again.
The national caretaker national chairman of the party, I believe he would.
What is happening in Kwara?
Because
we know we had Alhaji Lai Mohammed there, Minister of Information and Culture, Abdurazak, the governor, and everyone. You know, when they were singing the Otoge song, they were united. But now it appears APC, the brooms are no longer the rubber that binds the broom.
No, the broom is still intact. Maybe some piece of the broom will be filtered out.
But the party will not be strong as it was in Kwara.
It will be stronger than the way it was in 2019. I believe the governor who came in with a slogan of Otoge is doing well. I believe some persons are not too happy with his style of leadership. Maybe he should understand that politics is local. You can't be in Abuja and I'm in my state, in the state capital, and you think you can override a governor. He should understand that you don't impose your decisions.
But what they call the governor is the one imposing and not carrying the stakeholders along.
He will. I am very sure the governor is carrying people along.
Then why the constant fight? Why the controversy?
Interest.
What interest?
Maybe 2023 interest.
But how will it be managed now? Because when you look at this, it appears the party is going into shreds.
No. I told you. Allow what is happening. The interesting thing in politics is when these things happen, there will be reconciliation.
We saw Edo State.
Yes, we saw Edo State, and the man who is causing the fire failed in doing that, because you cannot be outside the party and decide for a sitting governor. Remember, the governor has a lot of offices. He has a lot of goodwill to dish out to members of the party. By the time you start hearing SADs, PAD, you know the governor has a lot of things to dish out.
Or PA to PA.
PA to PA, SSA to SSA, a lot of things, committees being set up. Everybody will reconcile. Why they are fighting is because maybe some persons are not getting what they ought to get, and to gain recognition, you must make trouble.
Why not sure somebody will likely go to court to stop the exercise, because some persons are already heading?
Yes, my fear earlier is the court issue. But remember, the party, apex body of the party, has given a mandate that nobody should go to court.
Why?
We should have we have an internal mechanism to resolve issues. Okay. And since the caretaker committee is not staying longer than they should stay,
they have stayed longer.
Is an extension by the neck.
From some people who grumble that they have stayed longer.
No, it's
after Oshomole, we are going to have a party.
No. It's an extension by the neck. they are not staying longer than this extension. That's why they want to do revalidation, have a proper register, and at the same time conduct a congress that would bring up new leadership. The Oshomole leadership, we had a lot of losses under Oshomole, and I see Maibunu having a lot of wins, so they should allow him to complete the good work he have started in the remaining few months.
Okay, but why all of this go on now? Should anybody go to court feeling aggrieved that his party is not giving him the best? Or what happened?
The court case is a process.
If anybody now decides to say, look,
yes, before you go to court, please use the available party mechanism to see if you will resolve the matter within the party. If it's not possible, that's when you go to court. You're a Nigerian, so you can go to court. But first, use the...
What are the party mechanisms?
You know, we have reconciliation committees, we have disciplinary committees, we have a lot of committees within the party that would quell tensions like that. And...
so your party has tension?
No, tensions like that, if they come, politics comes with a lot of dynamics and a lot of intrigues. So the party has a lot of departments that would quench such.
Okay, that means if they go through those places and they don't get justice, what next?
The last option will be the courts.
The court. Now, I'm looking at the APC from a broader perspective here. I'm trying to get it here. Let's analyze the Southwest. Mr. Bisi Akande, the one who many believe was the pillar chairman of the APC at some point, had said the exercise was faulty.
Have?
He said it was faulty. That's what we knew. He said it was faulty. It was wrong. Members are not carried along. The process have been hijacked. And you heard Mr. Akande speak.
Everybody has his own style of leadership.
Okay.
And Mr. Akande is speaking.
Chief Bisi Akande.
No, yeah, Chief Bisi Akande. Yeah.
So that we can leave it as the APC one.
Yeah. So some of us will say that the Bisi Akande is a very big man up there. That is his own personal opinion. But the real people who are the masses are okay with the way this thing is structured. You cannot shut the doors, as I said earlier. You might not be comfortable with the way things are done, but it must not be in your own way. So allow this present leadership, open up the process, bring in more people, and let's see where we'll go from there.
Okay, if bringing in more people are sometimes in some areas, the issue on ground is, does the leadership, because some of the complaints that the party leaders at the state, which you say is the governor, it's not open. Someone says they're not opening the process. They're hijacking the process.
You cannot hijack a process whereby everybody wants to come in. You can't shut the doors, because if registration is taking place in my polling unit today, and you have 5,000 people coming there to queue up, you must register them. You can't shut it down. You can't shut the process. All those arguments I think are people who don't really have the needed followers. They should, because if you have your crowd, if you have people who believe in you, you won't be complaining that one governor somewhere is preventing you from registering such persons, bringing such persons into the net of the party. It's not possible. It's just complaints. Maybe they see direct or indirect. They don't know what will come up after the registration process. So I think it's the fear of the unknown that is making people talk negatively about the good process that is going on in the party.
Okay, you call it a good process here, but with so much of the controversy here, many will want to sit down and watch how it unfolds. Sometimes also, in this controversy that we see sometimes, many have asked questions. The president, as the party leader, is also silent.
Yes, the president is the president of Nigeria.
But also the highest figure in APC.
Yes. At the same time, he has given responsibility to the caretaker committee to take charge of the party.
must he be silent? His own minister and a governor in his party are quarreling in Kwara.
You remember previously the caretaker committee had a reconciliation meeting of leaders of the party in Kwara.
Okay.
And I think most of the gray areas have been talked on, and I believe they would keep talking.
Are you believing?
No, I believe these issues in Kwara will be resolved soon.
How soon?
Very soon.
Because that's what we had during the Edo own.
No, the Edo own is that the Edo own is that the man in charge of the party was the one deciding everything. In this case, it's a different issue. The minister is not deciding for the party caretaker chairman, and the governor is also not deciding for the party caretaker chairman. And I think people in the caretaker committee are not hungry people. They're not looking for jobs, and they are men of integrity. So nobody will come and corner them, and they don't have special interest in Kwara. I strongly believe that.
Are you sure they don't have interest?
They don't have special interest in
Are you
Kwara.
sure that some big names like Tinubu will not be looking at Lai Mohammed being his person in Kwara?
Unfortunately, Kwara is not the southwest.
But Kwara has a southwestern language connection.
Yes, but Kwarans are not. The politics in Kwara is different from what you see in the southwest. So, the governor of Kwara, I would advise he should open up the space and extend an olive branch to the minister. If the minister refuses,
or the ministers,
the minister or the ministers, if they refuse coming taking that, he should continue what he's doing and reach out to the people. All he needs is the people. Provide dividends of democracy for the people.
He's not in good terms with Saraki, with Bemi, with Lai Mohammed. Who again?
You just mentioned 3 persons, and
those are the three.
And how many million persons are in Kwara?
No. If you look at it from the issue of Kwara,
Yeah.
at the Kwarans here, Lai Mohammed is of the APC bloc.
Yes.
Where the governor came, Bemi had dumped her brother and came in here, become minister. And when I say minister, a cabinet minister, like cabinet minister, and Saraki, who is holding the PDP bloc, he's quarreling with almost everybody.
The governor will succeed.
You are sounding confident.
Very confident that the governor.
Asking the question that what makes you feel so?
No, the governor will succeed.
Which shows acrimony everywhere.
The governor will succeed. Let me tell you, the governor is a grassroots person in Kwara. The minister has his own followership, but you remember he's a Lagosian. Yes, he's a Lagosian. He is not domiciled in Kwara. Then Bemi, I strongly believe they can reconcile with the governor. Reconciliation is something that I believe the governor would do. But the minister shouldn't think, no, he can. If you give the minister ticket of gubernatorial ticket in Kwara, he cannot win Kwara State. Because the Kwarans will not see him as a man from Kwara. They see him as a man who is domiciled in Lagos.
Okay, now let's look at Delta also. Delta got its own controversy.
With Omar Agege promising to ensure everything is addressed. These are areas where PDP is strong, and yet the APC process is still in controversy.
Yeah, in Delta, I don't expect acrimony in Delta. Deltans who are members of the party and new members who are coming in should open up the doors for everybody to come in and see how they will resolve every gray areas. They shouldn't start fighting while they don't even have anything to hold on to. The leader of the party in Delta should be the DSP, and nobody is arguing that with him. So he should put his state, his party faithfuls to order, and also open up the space for even people who will contest against him tomorrow to come in. and make it very open. Politics is local, the people will decide.
But will it be that open? When should they allow it to be? If it is that open and someone sweep you off, what do you do?
If you don't allow it to be open, the treatment of Oshomole would fall on the person. So just leave it open. It's a process that the people will decide. It's not you. It shouldn't be you. It's about the people. You're not going there to serve yourself. You're going there to serve the same people. The political party is a vehicle for you to clinch into position of authority. So you can't, if you alone is in the political party, you can't get what you want. And you can't serve the people. So now, allow the people to come in. When they come in, they will come with different interest. When they come with different interest, at the end of the day, the popular interest would
what if it's against the interest of the man who currently holds sway? Because it appears everyone wants to streamline the process
if it's,
to his own interest.
If it's not going the way of the man will be patient and follow the people's way.
Do they ever do that?
They do. They do.
In what
They do. They do. They do. Look at the past. Nigerians went with Buhari. Buhari was not ready to contest again. But the people came and said, you must, would support you. And he went with the people, and today he's the president of the country. That's how it is.
Okay, but looking at the party from a broad-based perspective here, the North looks a little bit not as rancorous as some area here, but looking at it down south, we have some interest blocks, even in Rivers. The Magnus Abe, the Amechi blocks, tongues are still wagging.
Rivers, the issue of Rivers, the reconciliation process is ongoing. And I believe
you sound so much.
Yes. Because the chairman is doing perfectly well in bringing people together. You see, Zamfara, nobody believes Zamfara will come together again. Mafara and Governor Yari. Today, Mafara have also accepted Yari as a leader of the party in the state.
But they've lost the governorship.
That is what comes with a lot of bickering and quarrels and so on. You can't go into a battle with a divided house. So, and I still believe Rivers have tested the bitter side of rancor, where you don't even have a councillor representing the state in the party, or a ward in the party. So they have tested the bitter side, and I believe they will come back stronger and see how they will produce the next governor of the state. I strongly believe APC will produce the next governor of Rivers.
Are you sure? Because the way it goes, it appears as if there are still issues of controversy that needs to be addressed.
Till the last minute of every election, there are issues. Of every election, there are issues. But the ability of people not carrying the issues to the war front is the most important thing. And I believe Rivers State will unite and take over leadership in that state.
Okay, now let's look at the issue around here. Membership drive, all of that, Yaya Bello's role in all of this. Some are saying that these governors you are using should go back and focus on governance in their states. The caretaker committee chairman, Yobe, should be in Yobe most of the time, but we saw him fly across the country. Governor Yaya Bello of Kogi State appears to have also been flying around the country for two things: the APC exercise and his own personal ambition to govern the country.
I think he's not talking about his personal ambition first.
We see billboards everywhere.
He is not the one. Nigerians
the assemblies have sat to
Nigerians and politicians.
Are you sure the people are just going about?
No. I
don't know how these things work.
Sometimes you see people just look at you and say, no, it seems we'll have to just lure this guy to run for the position of the president for one reason or the other best known to them. The issue of moving around the country as the chairman of the youth mobilization, women and disabled. Yeah, so he would ought to move down to the grassroots, mobilize people, lure them into the party, and see how the party will have more than 50% of Nigerians who will be members of the party. So he's doing his best. It's just for a period of.
But is that not going to affect governance in the
It will not.
Because the Yobe State governor appeared to be crisscrossing. The governor of Kogi State appeared to also be crisscrossing.
In a state, you have the governor, you have the deputy governor, you have the secretary to the state government, you have commissioners,
you have the chief of staff.
You have the chief of staff. Let's not use the chief of staff.
They have come out most powerful.
No. I'm not going there. You have the chief of staff, and I think Bello has one of the best chief of staffs I've seen. A young, vibrant Nigerian youth. I've seen that in Bello. But
even in that, leaving governance for the membership exercise.
Governance will run. You know, he is not doing the membership exercise all day long. So,
but most time we see him around Abuja, we see him in other states.
He's a governor. You can
govern
directives. You can govern from anywhere in the country. It's very possible. Technology.
I know your party. Your party, the APC, faulted Governor Obiano over issuing statement from America.
See, today technology has.
Now, I know the APC faulted Governor Obiano
today technology has made everything easy. Okay. There are visuals, Zoom meetings and so on. So the governor can sit in Yobe and take decisions of Kogi right from the visual meetings and so on. So
he's not an absentee governor.
He is not. Bello has always been. Let me tell you, Bello can go to Edo today and come back from Edo to Kogi State same day. Bello can go to Ekiti in the morning and be in Kogi before 1. Bello can go to Benue same morning and be in Kogi before 1. Bello can come to Abuja and be in Kogi before 11 o'clock. So Bello can walk. Bello has 10 states around him. So 10 states around him, he can govern his state at that moment. The states that are a bit far, he can also do the same. So people should not think that governance will suffer in Kogi. But I urge people calling Governor Bello to come and run for president to please allow Governor Bello concentrate in developmental projects in his state and avoid distracting him and making him feel, oh, it's time to start campaigning. He shouldn't. He should ignore such calls and concentrate on the people.
I feel as if he's enjoying it because we are already seeing him dressing on Indigo attire, dressing on Indian Yoruba attire, dressing on India Usa attire. We are seeing him dressing even on Edo Beach and all of that.
It's good.
That means he entering the studio now when they are calling him and changing all his clothes. It speaks volumes.
He should forget about this.
I mean, we are seeing him changing
his clothes. He should forget about it and then
getting new clothes into the studio, spending a period snapping photographs of different kinds.
And concentrate on governance of Kogi State.
That means the membership exercise is also affecting him.
No, he should forget. I just said he should, because you see, campaigning for president comes with a lot of distractions. Funds will be dished out to people and so on. He should forget about it now and concentrate. Maybe after the process of Congress of the party, he can pull out his strength and start moving around.
Okay, before I'll let you go at top of the hour, 9 a.m., let's look at what happened yesterday. While we look at the APC exercise and some of the controversies which you are trying to play down very strongly. The Fanika or the visit left many talking.
Yes, that's why.
But I know you also be shocked seeing it.
I am shocked, but I welcome such a visit and such development. You see, the party needs the good, the bad, and the ugly. Everybody's view is welcome, and everybody is welcome into APC. The APC is a big family
You are standing like the owner of the party.
that can carry everybody. You see.
I know PDP and APC use these words, but Fanika Ode going to meet was very shocking, knowing that he had been a very consistent critic of virtually almost everybody in the APC and anything APC.
He should come and join the queue. He's welcome. He should just come and join the queue. He's not the first person that has come. He's not bigger than Umahi.
Dogara.
He's not bigger than Dogara. He should come. The party has a space for him.
But where is principle?
That is left for him.
But where is principle?
Because
even Dogara's case, what Dogara said about APC and others, many ask where is principle. Even Haman himself from Bauchi, many ask where is principle.
Because I tell people, your actions and inactions, posterity will speak for you. Nigerian elites who are politicians sometimes get some things wrong. But he's welcome. He should come in. We need him. We need people like him. He has attacked this the party and the government, and he have seen light today. So he has repented, and I believe he wants to join the winning team.
Okay, let's pray and hope that here. But what are we going to be seeing going forward in this exercise now, as we draw after the exercise? How will it be concluded?
After the exercise, the party will have a valid register and ward congresses, local government congresses, national convention, state congresses, national convention. All would produce a new leadership of the party. It will be, I believe the party is thinking of a bottom-top approach, and credible leadership would emerge. It will not be...
How credible would that be? With the governors all hoping to hold the party?
Not all. You see, everybody has an interest. The governors will not be there forever. Most of these governors will leave in 2023.
To the Senate?
It depends. If their people want them to go to the Senate, they go. You can't just go to the Senate. You must win your primaries. You must also win a general election before you get to the Senate. It's all about the people. So they should do the right thing, so that if their people want them to go to the Senate. I tell you, some governors never wanted to go to the Senate, and they didn't. And some, they see it as a retirement plan. After 4 years, you can't see them there again, because the incumbent governor would not want them to go there again. So it's something nobody can predict, but the people will decide.
That means very soon now, the chair throwing and others will stop?
It will. It will.
So as they go around, they discuss the interface?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much, Samuel Eke, a politician, public affairs analyst, but Kinley is a member of the APC, and have spoken in that light. We thank you very much for coming. We wish you all the very best.
Yeah.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll take a break now. When we return from the break, the program will continue.